Yeah, y'all remember when this happened? I think it was 2018. Hold on. Scrolling. Yeah, 2018, where League of Legends devs respond to complaints over sexualizing its newest character. Uh, yeah, it was this woman. Kai Sa. Apparently, they made a character, and again, I'm looking at this picture and like, I don't understand what the problem is. Okay, you got cleavage, but it's like, okay, who plays League of Legends? Adolescent men or fucking weirdos? Hey man, I used to play League of Legends, and I'm not a furry, but Soraka is bae, and I don't care what anybody says. I will throw hands with that. But anyway, in a Q&A posted today, again, this is 2018, so not today, but League of Legends developer Riot Games admitted that it unintentionally made its newest champion Kai Saw look unnecessarily sexualized. I mean, no. Again, when I grew up, I watched things like Teen Titans and like Green Lantern and like the older Superman and Batman shows, and most of their female characters look like this, and it wasn't that they were over sexualized. It's just this is just how they were made and how they were drawn to look. Like I didn't look at Starfire and be like, yes, she looks very over sexualized. It's like, oh, I think they're underage in that show. But again, I was also a child, and again, I didn't look at it that way. But we'll be the first to admit that Kaisa's neckline didn't land well with players. Players didn't care. Like they just what players cared about is, okay, what type of character is she? Is she Forster, DPS, tank, mid? Like is she top? Is she mid lane? Is she again all? That's what people care about. What abilities she has. Is she ranged? Is she melee? Is she support? I mean, that's what the players cared about. Like the type of people who cared about this was ideologues who don't even play the game. Even though we have good intentions, we could have done better, and in the future we'll even be more conscious of these decisions. I mean, there are characters that don't look like this, that are, I guess, under sexualized, I guess the word. But again, I don't understand why this is the problem. Like, this makes her look like she has character and makes her look aesthetically pleasing. And I think in a video game that is fiction, I think it's fine. I'm going after this back in 2018 because you see it nowadays in almost every game. Like it surprises me how most characters look relatively unappealing and bland and ugly. Like they don't look like they have any character. And do I need to? I'm gonna Google search this because I've seen a lot of things about Spider-Man 2. Uh, yes, we're on a good old Google. Ooh. What was her name? Spider. Hope that didn't show anything it wasn't supposed to. Okay. Spider-Man 2. Fuck. Was it 2 game? Was her name May? I think her name is. Spider-Man's grandma? Images, please. Before I even look, let's go there. Like, this this is what Aunt May looks like in the new Spider-Man game, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck? Like, this just what? It's like they put in time, money, and effort to make Aunt May look ugly. And I know there's so many iterations of fucking Spider-Man. But at least in the older comics and remakes, Aunt May still looked better than this. And it's like, why do I care? Well, I care because they care. It's because they, and by they I mean the censors, the moralists, people who do not participate in gaming but want things in games to change. They care. And because they care, this is what you get from the media. And my argument is, but why though? It's like, this is why I care, because it's changing something I don't ever plan on playing Spider-Man 2, because one, I don't have PS5, and, well, why would I get one? But it's also, like, apparently there's and this is completely unrelated, there's a scene, or like a playthrough in Spider-Man 2 where you can play as a deaf character, and, like, the entire game was muted, apparently, and I'm like, so what does this add? It's like, oh, you get to play as and experience the world as a deaf person. But that's not why I play a game. I play a game to be sold the illusion of the game, not a single character. And again, it's one of these situations where it's like, okay, so is Spider-Man really the main character? Like, there's also another scene in Spider-Man where he helps a gay couple get together. I'm like, okay, why do I care about this? I mean, again, they're pixels on the screen and whatever, but it's like, but why would I play a game like this? And apparently this is where we're at. Like, you'd think in the future games would look better, but no, the games look like visually worse nowadays. And again, it's not just the characters and their visual design, it's mainly just the game itself. I mean, some games nowadays barely work. Now, I give Spider-Man 2 props. It looks like it functions and actually looks like a good game to watch, but there's just sprinkled in things like this that, make me go, okay, I know why they added this. I know why they added the death scene, the death playthrough in Spider-Man. I know why they added the Spider-Man helping just two random gay couples get together, and it's not because they actually care about these things. They're effectively forced to put these things in. Now, again, a story like these is not a problem, but one, many games start to do, like, there's games where they add like this, like, skin disease. What is it called? It starts with a V. Vertiligo? Yes. There's games where they add this, and this is a very rare skin disease. Now, again, it goes without saying, I don't care if people have this, but you have games that put this into them thinking that it, like, just for no reason, it doesn't add anything to the game. It doesn't even add customization. And usually people that have this skin disease try to cover it up, right? Again, not that I care, but it's like, again, these companies don't actually care for people that look like this. They're being forced, I'm assuming they're being forced to put these in, or at least they're opting to put things like these into their games because, again, ESG and all of that. And again, this is a very rare skin disease, and people that have it try to cover it up. But again, they add these things that don't really add anything to the video game. And like I said, it's fiction, and they add these to custom customization of your characters, and it's like it's fiction. Why not just play? Because I find it weird if you making characters that look exactly like me. Because I play a lot of D&D in my freshman year of college and senior year of high school. Like people who play characters that are exactly like them usually get pissed off whenever say any type of hardship hits them or any of that. And again, people again who play video games with characters that are exactly like them, they tend to save scum or they tend to cheat or do this and that just to get past. And again, that's fine. But back on the D&D situation, like if you these people usually don't stick around in campaigns for long. And you have a dungeon master who spends hours of his day trying to learn the books and learn all of this, only to have people just dip because they make a character exactly like them, but and they get pissy whenever say that character dies or if they face any type of hardship. And again, my original point is in fiction, why would you play yourself or why wouldn't you just play who the fuck you want? It's like again adding this like companies that add this to their character customization, like it doesn't add anything. It's just there just to be there. Just I guess get a standing ovation from fucking game journalists and people who do not play their games. So anyway, I just and back on my original point, Spider-Man. Back. And again, the same people who are fine with that get pissy about this. And it's like, why? I mean, again, you're playing a character, and this is what. Okay, seeing if I have the safes it turned off again. I hate when it does that. It's like again, and female characters play this. Well, not exactly like put a mask over the face, but that ass though. Like female players, like gamers that are females want to play cute characters. It's not just guys. Like females who play anyone who plays games are okay with playing cute characters. I don't know why this isn't going, but anyway, that's all I had to say about this. See ya.